So guys, the polity in Rivers State keeps heating up as, plots to impeach Fubara heightens. Now, this is former Obiakpo local government chairman. I mean, he was a chairman of Wike's local government area. But guess what? He's a staunch follower of Fubara. He's very loyal to Fubara. He has come out to say that no matter what Wike is saying, that nobody can remove Fubara. We all know that Wike has said if Fubara is impeached, nothing is going to happen. And this guy is saying that no matter the strategy that Wike wants to follow, it is not possible to remove Fubara. I'm going to allow you to take a look at what he has got to say. And don't forget that the recent judgment that came from the Supreme Court cancelled the local government election that was held by Fubara. So everything has to be done afresh again. Taxpayers' money being wasted because Wike is desperately wanting to take over Rivers State. Anyway, this guy is saying that they are all fully behind Fubara, and no matter the strategy they want to use, that it's not possible to remove Fubara. I'm going to allow you to take a look at the full video of what he has got to say. He has made so many expositions which you must watch to know what is happening and the strategy they are using to withstand Wike. Just take a look for yourself.
After the Supreme Court judgment delivered, I think a week ago, 2 weeks ago, thereabouts, notifying the election of the local government council chairman. We have not spoken, especially me as the former chairman of the local government and the leader of the Simplify movement in my LG. I want to say to Nigerians, indeed, the world, that the good people of the local government were in support of His Excellency, the governor of Rivers State, Sasimai Fubara, because we were elected him, and the people of the local government were going to stand by him to the end. I want to also assure our people that they should remain calm and go about their normal business, that what is happening is not like politics, and that those who want to own our state, by the grace of God, we are ready to match them with action. For me, I want to say this, and without fear or favor, that the Rivers State Assembly, led by Martin Samihule, is trying to frustrate the effort of His Excellency. The governor has indeed said, I want to abide by all, by the Supreme Court judgment, and every other thing in the judgment will be implemented. And the governor, who has conscience, a man who loves Rivers people, has made the first move to the State Assembly to present that budget. He was locked outside in a government facility, and Nigerians are watching and clapping for Chief Barrister Wike, who is tormenting Rivers people, not even the governor. What we are doing, we're not fighting for the governor, we're fighting for the future of Rivers State. One man cannot own our states. One man cannot take our resources. He's busy shouting on the television every day, abusing people and all that. But I want to say this to the 27 Assembly members, that they should allow the governor to present the budget to them. Because they were asking that the government should present the budget. Now the budget is ready for presentation, and they are located the governor outside. That facility they are staying there belongs to Rivers State government. It's not their personal property. So I wonder why they are trying to frustrate the governor. But I want to also assure Rivers people that they should go about the lawful business. We are not going to engage in any war or fight. We are law-abiding citizens. We are going to support the governor genuinely, because this state belongs to all of us. This state cannot be owned by one man. We can't be serving a man who has finished as the governor. We want to be governed by promises. That is the issue we have in our state. And I want to assure our people, especially the youth and the women and those who are doing business in our state, they should continue to support the governor, because Rivers State, like I said, is too big for one man to own as a private estate. Those who are also doing business in our state, and also advise them to go about their lawful business, what is happening should not affect them. We are solidly behind the governor of Rivers State. We are solidly behind him. I tell people that this state belongs to all of us. I also want to say that the statement made by the FCT minister 2 days ago, abusing the John Nation. I want to say this, and I know be a man. I want to, on behalf of our people, apologize to the Joy Extraction. And I want to also assure them that we have a working relationship. We are going to continue to work together to build this state. What is happening is just a selfish interest of one man who feels that he's God. No man can be God. I want to also appeal to Mr. President. We all voted for him. The president has done very, very well in this country. You can see that the issue of insecurity is gradually coming down. He should not allow his good work to be destroyed by one man who feels that he can own our state. So I want to assure our people, really, there will be people that will continue to stand by the governor, and that what is happening today will be eaten in the past very soon. So they should go about their lawful business, and I want to also assure them that whatever they want the governor to do, he's the governor, and nobody, like I said, nobody can remove Fubara from government house. It's not possible. I don't want to make it's not a threat, but I said I want to say this land that nobody, not even Yesu Wike can move Fubara as a governor. And when they talk about assembly, when Ikuyo Wajibari was the speaker of the assembly, I want to challenge them to tell us. Wike gives them order 2 hours to. And nobody has said anything. Wike embarrasses them, shout for them, but they have a governor who is soft-minded, following them very carefully to say that Rivers State is safe. And they are abusing the governor, resign today, resign tomorrow. And I say, my brother, as a former chairman of this local government and the leader of civil movement in Obia local government, we want to tell the assembly members that look, there is future. This life is too short. Whatever you think that you're today sitting on, tomorrow you live there. Nobody is in power forever. That is why you see yes, we can have a problem. You want to stay in power by proxy. And for what is happening about Dr. Peter Odili, he now knows that it's political because Odili supporting Fubara. Odili said, I won't support injustice. And they are going about to say, prove him. If you must prove Odili, you must also prove Chief Wike, because he was the former governor of the state. I think that perpetual order was also guided both Amechi. So they must prove from Odili down to Wike. And they immediately, if I were the EFCC, they should also invite Wike to come and tell them what he used reverse money for, including the ring road. So he can't prove Odili. And let me also say that whatever happens to Peter Odili, he should be held responsible because his quest for power is too much. Thank you. Well, if asked a question one, you've talked about those from my local government who might be betraying the governor. Let me sound it loud and clear that for me, I stand with His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State, and I am not missing word. Also aware that me and Martin are from the same community. I am not scared. Something must kill a man. For this fight, I'm with the governor to see the end. So all those people in my local government who are also working with us, giving information to Chief Barrister Wike, my brother, they should be ready for us because once we find out, we know what to mean of them who have gone with that. People have lost in Supreme Court. What are we doing here again? My brother, I want to also say that whatever a man do, whatever you do today, if you don't get to, you get to your children. So if you can't be in both sides, but for me, the last person asked, I remain loyal to His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State. I'm not being shaken. Politics is a game and it's a gamble. So it's not whatever is sweet also have bitterness. So I stand with the governor and I remain loyal to His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State. Well, you see the issue of Justice Enebeli, who was a judge in this state, has spent 31 years in service, and these assembly members want to ridicule his career. It's laughable that the man who has built up that kind of reputation, these people who just came in, including those who cannot even write their name, who are in the assembly, are coming to talk about the man who has built a reputation for 31 years in the service. Yes, the man, Justice Enebeli, was the same person the former governor launched his book inside the government house, Rivers State. I was praising him, telling him, you're a good man, you have done well for Rivers people. The same man, you want to use the members of the assembly to ridicule him. I want to instructively condemn that move by the members of the State Assembly, that they should apologize to Justice Enebeli because he's a father, he has a career, he has built up for himself, and he has a name. So it's quite unfortunate that these persons will sit down wanting to run him down. And I want to also challenge them that in recent time, all the judgment given by Enebeli when he was state high court judge, no other court in Nigeria turned it. Go and ask questions. So I'm wondering why Martin Samuel and co want to ridicule such man. I want to also assure the chairman of the SEC that the people of the local government are solidly behind him. We're going to stand by him, call rain, concern. For the issue of the chief judge of Rivers State, Justice Stephen Amadi, it's quite unfortunate because he has refused to be part of the injustice in the state. This same person also sat down in the Allo chamber to, said he age falsification and all that. But it's quite unfortunate that the assembly is coming at this time to do this kind of thing. But because we are in a state where our governor is a man that has conscience, what we want to are in the line of peace. I want to advise the members of the State Assembly they should avoid these things they are doing. The Chief of Rivers State was led in 2021 to the Allo chamber by the current speaker, right on Martin Samuel, where he was leader of the house. Led into the chamber, affirming that the members should confirm him as the substantive chief judge of the state. And the same person are coming back again to say an allegation against him. So who is fooling who? Because their quest for power. And let me say this without fear of evil. Martin Samuel cannot be acting governor of Rivers State. God forbid, it won't happen. I'm saying it. I'm telling the truth. It will not happen. No right-thinking Rivers man or Ikwereman to be governor. Wike became governor by proxy because of lies to Goodluck Jonathan. It won't work again. So I want to advise my brother to continue lawmaking and forget about being governor of Rivers State because it won't work. Our people will not support him. I'm not afraid anything can happen to me. As a speaker, I can go and die, no problem. But I must say the truth. He can't be governor of Rivers State. Let us allow the Riverine to do their tenure for 8 years. We have done our own tenure for 8 years. Wike came in through Jonathan after his lies at the seat. Today, where is Jonathan? Where is President Jonathan? Where is the wife? Where are those people who made him? So I want to appeal to Rivers people. Let us come out and speak the truth. Not about action on social media. We have a lot of lies on social media and judges. We are not fighting for Fubara. We are fighting for our future. Let me tell our people, we're talking about, it's not about the governor, the future of Rivers State. That's what we're talking about. So for me, I want to say that what they are doing to the chief judge is uncalled for, and Rivers people are going to support him to the end. So I want to appeal to them the issue of writing petitions to DSS, police, and all that, inviting these persons. I think enough is enough. Let us do the line of peace. The governor said he's going to implement the judgment of Supreme Court to the letter. So let us allow the governor to start the process. And I also want to thank Mr. President for the peace we're having in this country. And he should not allow one man to destroy his good deed for Nigerians. What Wike is trying to do is to destroy the government of President Tinubu. And by the grace of God, Rivers are going to stand by the president of this country. For my brothers from the I've also said, on behalf of the government, I want to apologize officially for what our son, Chief Barrister Wike has said. Also apologize to the Secretary of State Government, Dr. Tami Danagu. Also remember, in 2019, a lot of people died from the joint extraction because of the Wike election, and he paid compensation to them. I'm aware of that. The same people we are saying they are nobody. We need each other in this state for us to grow. So I want to advise that, please, they should tap justice with mercy. And on behalf of our people, he's our son, it's our local government. We want to officially apologize to the John Nation that they should please tamper justice with mercy. And also the family of late the clerk, who was arrested as statesman in this country, making reference to him, more or less mocking him in death. So everybody must die. If you like going from here to government house, you leave this place and you also die. So mocking a man who has supported this country, who has made contribution to the United States and the joint extraction, he will condemn that and want to assure people that we need each other in this state. And the River State is going to move forward because our governor is a man that has conscience. Thank you.
Okay, sir, we are aware of your accident in a short while as Constitution of the government. And also aware that come August 9th, there will be government elections in Sudan. So we'd like to be contesting that.
Well, if my people have decided that I've done well and that I should contest election, I will make myself available to run for the office of the chairman of the local government. For now, what we are doing is to protect the office of the governor and to protect the future of Rivers people. Like I tell people, power belongs to God. What God gives people is not your right. It's a privilege that God has said at this point in time you should serve. During the tenure of our brother, Wike, God said at that point in time you should serve as governor. So at this point in time, Wike should allow Fubara to serve as governor for 8 years. Well, the Supreme Court said annulled the election, at the election held on the 5th of October, was not rightfully done well. And the RISEC has sat down, carefully wrote to INEC and said, look, we want to conduct an election on the August 9th. And INEC has obliged and given them the voters register to go ahead with that election. We're not disturbed. What we need to do is to talk to our people that they should remain calm because the election was held on the 9th of August. We're going to prepare ourselves to come out and vote on that day. The controversy between INEC and RISEC, well, I don't understand what happened, but since the Speaker has given us to go back and conduct a free, fair election, we're going to do that. And RISEC will have confidence in Justice Adolfo Senebilis as the chairman of that commission to conduct a very transparent election for Rivers people. Yeah, yes, I want to also appreciate INEC for what they've done in releasing the register because the Speaker has said, look, conduct an election, and the RISEC has also written to them. So I want to also thank them for immediately listening to what RISEC has written to them, ensure that the election will be conducted on August 9th, 2025.
So guys, this problem in Rivers State, I don't really know how people are never grateful to God. So Wike started as, how did he even start? Was he a local government chairman too? Wike started from nowhere. And now look at where Wike is today. Wike is the FCT minister. Still, Wike is not satisfied. I'm just wondering, what does Wike want from Tinubu? What does Wike want? If Tinubu wins second term, a Southerner is not going to be the next president. Is it that Wike is going to be the next vice president? Because I'm just wondering the kind of compensation he's looking forward to at the hands of Tinubu that is making him to destabilize Rivers State. Assuming Tinubu even comes back again next time. Then after Tinubu's second term, is Wike planning to be president? That it will then go to the north. That's the arrangement. It will go to the north. So when you look at it and you see how people are desperately disrupting the peace of Rivers State, you just keep wondering if these people are humans. Because as human beings, you consider others. You carry others along. But we have a political class that does not even care about, the people that are being led. They don't care if somebody like Wike cares about the plight of the people of Rivers. You won't destabilize the peace of Rivers for one day after leaving office. Every commotion that has been happening in Rivers State has Wike's name attached to it. It has Wike's name attached to it. Now the Supreme Court has ruled. The Supreme Court has just ended up telling Nigerians that, see, the judiciary has been bought over. Because till today, for the fact that Nigerians accepted the ruling, does not mean they agree with it. You know, does not mean they agree with it. For the fact that Fubara said he's going to implement, does not mean Fubara is comfortable with the judgment handed over by the Supreme Court. And now it is becoming clearer to Nigerians, to people like Peter Obi, them who depend so much on the judiciary, that gone are those days when you depend on the judiciary and you go home to sleep thinking that the judges will do the right thing. Everybody is desperately looking for money. And there are kinds of money that they will put in front of you. You can't resist it. You know, you will not be able to resist it. That is why, you know, we just want to, we need a leader who can come and build strong institutions. This is the only time Nigeria will start changing. Look at the insecurity across the nation. The chief of defense staff has gone silent. The NSA has gone silent. The chief of army staff has gone silent. Nobody is talking. The Fulani headsmen has released their vengeance, their anger. Nobody is talking. And the only guy who resisted Fulani headers is now being sentenced to jail. Sentenced given death sentence. That's Nigeria for you. And that is why people are calling on the attention of Donald Trump to give Tinubu a very crippling, they call it crippling sanctions. Although it's the people that is going to suffer it, but Tinubu is going to hear win. Because Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. But we have president, but we don't know if we have president. He does not speak, does not address the people. He does not say, just like Buhari, I will start where Buhari stopped. Tinubu cannot come out to address Nigerians. He can't come out to address the people. He cannot even speak to the people as to this is what I'm doing, this is where we are going, this is where we are, now this is how far is still going to take us. He doesn't. Look at the killing of people across Nigeria. Recently, a Reverend Father was kidnapped. They paid, they did everything the kidnappers requested, but at the end, they killed him. He's an Igbo man. They killed him. They killed him. So guys, honestly, this country is becoming unbearable for many Nigerians. And it's because we have political parties that don't look for competence. They don't look for people who are qualified. They look for those who can spend dollars, who will buy, for their primaries, who will pay for their primaries, who will pay for everything. They are looking for money backs. Because we have worst of political parties who cannot look around and say, no, we have a more credible person. All the political parties have been bought over. Can you imagine we're in a country where you will leave your party and go and ignite crisis in another party so as to destabilize them? Only you will be strong. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Honestly, it's really heart-touching when you remember what Nigerians have got to go through because we have the poorest of leaders. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.